tell me more about the lore of Hollow Knight. I'm curious. I can get my brother in here because he's new to the whole shtick. But here's the thing. Bear with me on this. I'm as understanding as the next guy. But okay, now bear with me on this because my brother wants to get into the whole content creation thing. If I get him on stream, because we have a second camera set up now, what's like a game 2 people could play, or at least like he could play for the first time that would scare the shit out of him and give him like, that would just be great. You know, because I want to play something with him, but I also want to make him vastly uncomfortable in the way a younger brother should. So mind you, I'm the younger brother, he's the older one. Like, what's a really scary game we could play that like would just fuck with our heads? Like I'm just spitballing here. Because I love getting a good reaction like out of my family. And he's the one who actually plays video games too, so there's a few he could actually just bounce off each other. I think an obvious one would be the Quarry. Okay. Because I have spelled that wrong. Or is it the Quarry? Because curry is a delicious dish that's made with powder or sometimes paste. A spice-filled paste? Goodness, I can't speak. But Alien Isolation, already on my list. I have that in my Steam library. But the Quarry. Okay, yeah. See, I've heard of that one. Isn't that the one that has like Remy Malik? I think it's like one of those story-driven, like completely narrative-based, like movie playable games. I think. And it has like a bunch of famous people in it. That might be the one I'm thinking of. I could be wrong, because I know that's what what's it? They just made a movie about it. The one with the Wendigo and the serial killer. What was it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It was like, you're in the cabin, they play a prank on someone, they end up running into a serial killer, but they also end up running into a Wendigo, if I'm remembering correctly. I cannot... is Dawn something? No, Breaking Dawn is Twilight. Fuck, they just made a live action movie of it that kind of disregarded the games, kind of. A lot of people didn't like the live action. Dark Pictures Anthology series is good. Yeah, we brought that up before. Because we bookmarked one of those for the Steam library. Fuck, what game am I talking about? It had Remy Malik in it. He was like the brother of one of the girls that went missing. Because like the two sisters ended up falling into a cave and one ate the other and became a Wendigo, right? This was a recent thing. For the past decade, I mean. Is it Until Dawn? Is that what it is? See, I want to look it up, but also I don't want to cheat at this. So is it like... It might be Until Dawn. Like, I know there's Wendigos in it. Okay, yeah, so it's probably Until Dawn. Oh, geez, there's two of them. I'm getting sandwiched. Oh, geez. I'm on my last hit. Balls. How far am I? Oh, it's not bad. Not good, but it's not bad. As far as I thought it was. You know what I think it is, Until Dawn? There are 8 friends trapped in a remote mountain retreat, and things quickly turn sinister. They start to suspect they suddenly start to suspect they aren't alone until dawn. So it is Until Dawn. I know Remy Malik's in it. He's a great actor. And then is it bad to say that I can't recall any of the other actors in the game? I know there's a lot of quick time events, and that if you mess them up, the characters are dead for the whole playthrough. But if I'm remembering correctly, there is a way to save absolutely everyone you're able to. I could be wrong on that. But I like when games give you the option, like if it's a survival game that like has like permadeath on characters, If there's an option to save everyone and get the best possible ending, I will go for that every time. Sure, it may be harder, but it might be my goal. I personally think every possible life you can save, if given the option, should be saved. Might just be a me thing, though. Ah, ball sack. I had trouble fighting one of you. I know there's another game that's like similar to that. It's like a game where every character can die. What is that? I'm drawing a blank here, but I know it's like there's a serial killer involved, a serial killer that targets children, and every character is able to die, but the game ends where you find out one of the characters you've been playing as actually is a serial killer, but he has like split personality or some shit like that. Choice matters games. I wish Walking Dead, like the Telltale games, were like that, because they are to a large extent. Now, mind you, we've only played the first 2 seasons, because that's all I played as when they first came out. But I know a lot of people get mad at season 3 because you don't play as Clementine. That's what I've seen. I haven't played it myself. Like, should we go back to The Walking Dead and finish it? I know season 4 is a bit like wacky because they like end it. And it feels sad because Clementine's been such a good character for so long, and then they tell her to just like end it, you know what I mean? But I do like games where choices do like legitimately matter. Like, it just, the impact of them alone, it just feels more defined. Because I love games that you can make a small decision early on in the game that will have a massive impact later, so long as you were paying attention to what the choice was and like the description of it. You know what I'm saying? Silk Song. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. The old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I could smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it. What the f- Hornet? Whoa! What the fuck? She killed me so quick! God, that's so far! Is there a quick way to get there? Okay. I gotta speed buggy my way through this. But I can't. I think it'd be a boss fight. I was like half distracted. Oh, balls. Like half distracted. Bitch. Bitch. The idea is to get back to Hornet and not be like already partially dead. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I think, because I know there's that little station there. That would be good. Okay, station. Okay, that'll help. That's much closer. $140. Okay, no. That's a lot. I gotta get my coins back from Hornet. At least I'm right here now. And not, you know, getting insta-killed by, you know, Hornet. There's a game on Roblox, believe it or not, called Doors, and it's scary as hell. On Roblox, of all places. I don't think I play Roblox. Damn it. That's a resolve. Defeat Hornet in the green path. Did my helmet change? Mouthwind cloak. Dash forward. Okay, Mega Pepsi. What is up, Roy? Is that a buff Furby? So RT. Use cloak dash quickly along the ground through the air. Or through the air. Wait. Oh. So I have a dash now. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. What in the fuck? Huh. I have a dash now. Okay. Okay, that still killed me. I have to hold it. I'm still... Where do you get these weird-ass emotes, Roy? I'm genuinely surprised. Lake of Un. Usually build up a tread afar from the path. Those dusty old highways look such a lush and lively place. Building suggests one from worship. Though its idol's been clearly long forgotten, doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I'm quite taken by the lake. My nail on a chance meaning goes poorly. But it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager we take it far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll meet dangers the surface world couldn't match. Whenever I keep talking to him. Okay, yeah, that's all of his voice lines. So I can't dash past him. Gonna rest. Is he respawned? He is not. Oh, can only dash once. The ad for peanut butter was disturbing. Mad dress of the squirrel wanting peanut butter from a lady on a bench. Pause. Wait, hold up. We're not mentioning that without me seeing it. Okay, hold on. You said peanut butter ad? Also the Backstreet Boys cats? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I have to look this up. The combination of words you just gave me is something I cannot enjoy. Okay, so GIF. Peanut butter squirrel commercial. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, peanut butter squirrel commercial. Okay, yeah. This the one? This one right here? Yep. Oh, hold on. I have Chrome muted. 2 seconds. Yeah. You hear now? Yeah. That's a lot of squirrels. What the fuck?
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, you dress up like a squirrel for it. Try Jif peanut butter and chocolate flavored spread.
King, you shown me a lot of weird shit over the years, man. A lot of weird shit. And knowing this channel, that's saying something. Blame Twitch. Okay, yeah, it's probably the ad. It's probably the pre-roll ad. For every hour we get through, every hour that's there, we get 3 minutes of ads. Not my fault. I set it up that way so people wouldn't immediately click on the stream and be bombarded with like 10 ads in a row. It has happened. So we deal with 3 minutes of ads so people don't get like 10 minutes of ads. It's insane, the ad policy, but people have been advocating for them to change how it is. But I thought I had seen some pretty weird commercials in my day. Let's go commercials where we were growing up. That's how it was where I was growing up in the 2000s. Like, do you remember that Doritos commercial where that attractive lady is eating Doritos on a bench? No, not the attractive lady. The dude is eating Doritos on the bench. Had the Dorito dust on his fingers. and a jogger lady comes by and sucks the Cheeto dust off of his, or the Dorito dust off his fingers. And then the next day he goes back and pours the Doritos all over his nuts. And then instead of the hot lady or the attractive lady going to, like, you know, suck the Dorito dust off his nuts, it's some really big fat dude who pushes her out of the way and runs towards him, and he gets scared. That was a commercial I saw a lot. Now, mind you, something like that wouldn't fly nowadays, all right? But I would see, I feel like this is the problem with, like, streaming and shit. So, to go on a little tangent here, I think, and nope, never saw that. Well, Boy Scout, I'm going to show it to you. Wet Your Whiskers, Meow Mix, Jingle Remix, Tabby 5 was another one I got done with the beat. So that's like the Backstreet Boys one. So this commercial, well, here's the thing, I was going to bring it up. So I think the main problem with so many different live streaming services where their whole purpose was to remove the absurd amount of advertisements you would get in between, like, episodes or during episodes of shows, right? That's the whole purpose of streaming, to not have ads. But now, I shit you not, almost every streaming service has their own form of advertisement within their programming. Some of it's very subtle, the other it's very egregious. And I think I want to say Hulu, because Hulu was supposed to be a competitor to Netflix. It was a great competitor to Netflix for many years. And then they added these tiers of subscriptions for Hulu, where the basic one no longer gave you ad free, which the whole purpose of streaming is to not have ads, because you're not watching it on a cable program from like a cable subscription package. You're watching it on an individual show specifically from the streaming service. What annoyed the living hell out of me is my brother and I have had Hulu for many years. We've loved the service. Our favorite shows are on Hulu. It got to the point where we were paying more for the combined streaming services that we have. We have Netflix, Hulu, HBO. I personally have Crunchyroll and Disney Plus. If we combine all those different streaming services, that's exactly how much it would be for one cable package. But the difference is, even though we're paying the same amount as what we would be paying for cable, the key difference is it's like 1/10 of the ads we would get on cable. For example, how we have it with Hulu, or at least in my experience with Hulu, I could watch a full episode of a show and not get an ad. But that could be because I have ad block on my computer. But when we watch it in the living room, we get ads after the end of every episode. It's not in the middle of an episode. It's not the first 5 minutes of an episode. It could be an hour-long show. You won't get an ad, and it would be like 2 30-second ads back to back, right? Because you can't skip it because it's on, like, you know, a smart TV, but they give you the option sometimes. But if I had a cable package, no matter what, you can't skip through the ads. Now, remember TiVo back in the day? This is an early 2000s thing. It was TiVo, where it gave you the benefit of pausing live TV and fast forwarding through it to an extent. And I think Family Guy did a bit about it where you could just fast forward through TV that you don't want to watch. Because like the whole appeal of it was to fast forward through commercials. Like before streaming was a thing, and back when physical media was very popular, not everyone wanted to buy a DVD of a show that they liked, so they would just record the episode with TiVo. And I used to do this so much where I think I would record Scrubs because I really liked that show growing up. It was Scrubs and Game of Thrones before we figured out how to, like, just get the full episodes through, like, well, there was this, I think my dad at the time set it up to where he downloaded like season 2, 3, and 4 of Game of Thrones, like as it was airing, and he had it on a laptop. And so I was in had to have been like my freshman year of college. So he had this laptop set up at our apartment where he was like, I know we don't have HBO, but I have the episodes on my computer. So we just HDMI to his laptop and we just watch. That's how we watched like the Viper versus the Mountain. And mind you, we would watch the episodes like a month late, so our friends would tell us what would happen, but it's still the thought that counts, you know? The Hopper, yeah. An hour-long show without commercials is only 45 minutes. That's something I've noticed. And the key difference is now, they would leave out that extra 15 minutes to compensate for the showing of commercials. Nowadays, they make a full 60-minute episode. And you could tell when they would have initially intended for a commercial to air versus where it just would not have been there before. And it's sometimes, I don't know, it just feels like the pacing of television and media has changed so drastically that no longer can you just, because obviously now back then they would expect a commercial break, so they would like phrase the scene to where they could pause for a quick second, be gone for 5 minutes, and then come back as like, you know, to interject the commercial break. That's not a thing anymore. So a lot of modern shows, if they're not recorded in front of a live audience, like some of them are, I don't really watch many of those types of shows, but especially like stuff that's made directly for streaming or directly for like Hulu or Netflix or HBO, you could tell the way the director has to compensate for there not being ads by increasing the amount of dialogue that would have, like, let's say if they're adapting something from a book per se, and they just add extra lines of dialogue to compensate for there not having to be a commercial break, because it would just like, they have to make the scenes longer and add up more words because there's not that much of the book they could translate, so they have to make up stuff on the fly. A lot of the times that works in favor of the show, just filling in blank dialogue. But I've seen some times where it just completely backfires, where they'll just add in an extra line of dialogue that completely invalidates everything that led up to that point. It's like it's one throwaway line that they didn't really think about before adding it in. It's just like, wait a minute. What you're saying just kind of made everything for the past 30 minutes make no sense. But I feel like I'm rambling. We're here for Hollow Knight. I thank you for listening to my rambling, or just my little kerfuffle of like words. It's just, it's like a word salad. Damn it, now wait, hold on. You said you never saw that Dorito commercial though, right, Boy Scout? Okay, hold on. I would feel like a not a good, like you'd be missing out if you didn't see this. This is a ridiculous commercial that I don't know how it got aired back in the day. Like, it's the Doritos commercial. Doritos finger cleaner. There's that one. There's that one. There's the one where the guy's on the park bench too. Yeah, funny Doritos commercials. Okay, yeah, so yeah. The baby one. Yeah, all the Doritos commercials are crazy. Okay, yeah, so some of these are Super Bowl commercials from 2011. Yeah, look, the one I'm referring to is the one on the park bench. Contest elevator. Yeah, let's just, cause this is the thumbnails in it for this one.
Billy,
yeah.
use the cleaner.
Oh,
Yeah. How any of these got approved?
touchdown.
Yeah, it only works with Doritos.
Why only Doritos?
You ask too many questions, Billy.
That is the most ginger looking man I've ever seen. Yeah, look at this shit. It's a fucking glory hole for Doritos. This is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, look, Boy Scout. Yeah, look. So she licks it off his face. Yeah. And so he gets the bright idea. Pour Doritos all over his nuts, okay? That's not how it ends though. Look. Big dude. Do you see what I'm talking about? That shit would not fly. Why is there a baby?
Look at me.
Why is there a baby?
I'm a little teapot.
King, you said there was a baby one.
Here is my hand.
No.
Here is
No.
my chainsaw.
What? What the fuck? What?
Shake.
No. We're not. Why did the little girl have a chainsaw? Okay, dog catches Dorito. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. He's catching a Dorito.
Hi. Can you do that again?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Is that a chips? Aw.
Cool.
Doritos. They're cool when you're not.
Cool Ranch. Okay.
Be careful.
Thanks, babe.
See, that one's more
Don't touch
toned
my
down.
Doritos.
He's gonna let him die for Doritos, isn't he? This can't be the case. No, he is not letting him die for... He killed them both.
I am
Oh,
so
they're alive.
unfriending him.
Okay. That one's not that bad compared to the baby one and with the chainsaw and the girl with the.
Oh, there's the hand again. Quick, give it a Dorito. Make it go away.
Why is there a hand in the wall? What? Was this a portal? You remember that one? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so hold on. I have to show my brother this. Because the chainsaw and yeah, I'll show him later, but I thought you were joking about the fucking the Doritos commercials, man, because I only remember the one with the guy in the park bench. Different baby one. Okay, so it's a different baby one. Okay, so I would feel like I'm okay, hold on. Doritos commercial baby. Is this the one? Ultrasound one? I don't know if I could show this. We'll get a thumbnail. What do I recognize that actress? Hold on. It should be fine.
And there's your beautiful baby.
The big ass baby.
Now.
Really? You're eating Doritos? He's eating Doritos on my ultrasound. Do you see what I have to do?
I know.
Give me that.
Oh no. What? That. What? Sling baby. So, bro, I know, Mel. Like, what the fuck? Wild. Why are Doritos commercials so weird? What the fuck? We were having a nice, wholesome time playing Hollow Knight, and then we were talking about commercials from back in the day. Yeah, okay, so Mel, you weren't here for the other one, so hold on. They're pressing on the gas to sell them. Yeah, but they need to pump the brakes a bit, because I mean, they have a glory hole for Doritos.
Billy.
How did this get approved? And then the little girl with the chainsaw?
Touchdown.
Yeah, it only works with Doritos.
Why only Doritos?
You ask too many questions, Billy.
How is that the wrong question to ask? Like, these older ones, I'm wondering how they got approved. This one's just like a play on sucking dick. That's the thing. Sick. That's not sick, that's normal. Have you ever had Doritos, Melanie? They're pretty damn good. The first one is crazy. Yeah, this one's just a play on the whole, you know? Yeah. And she's good with it. She's good with it. Then the big fella shows up. This one is just disturbing. Because what is the...
Daddy, look at me. I'm a little teapot.
There's no tea in Doritos.
Here
Wait,
is my hand.
there is a tea in Doritos, but there's no, like, the liquid. Yeah, look. Why does the baby have a chainsaw? It's implying she killed her dad for chips. I can't be the... where did... I just... There's so much wrong with it. I understand the glory hole one, okay? That one's funny, because it's like a shock and just odd. The park bench one with the girl and the big dude and the powder, also fine. I saw that one as a little kid. But the little girl with the chainsaw bothers me. I don't know why. Something about small children with dangerous weapons so casually just using them. I don't know what it is, perchance, but it bothers me, okay? It bothers me. All right, let's get back to our Hollow Knights. Okay. Golly. Just hoping for a nice Monday evening. The greenery grows so wild in the stations, I like to be consumed by it. Go to Dirtmouth. But I mean, is there a food that good where you'll like actively hurt people to get? I mean, the closest food I could think of that would make me want to actively like fight people for a chance to eat would probably be like spicy dumplings. Like there's these pork and vegetable dumplings that are really, or spicy pork and vegetable dumplings I get from the Food for Less that are like $8 a bag. They're pretty good, but the problem with it is I think the people there know how much I like those dumplings. And so the cashiers tend to bring it up whenever I get like more than 2 bags. Because they're like, oh, you seem to be like having a party or something. Like, no, they're all for me. Not at once, but they're all for me. And I feel like I never thought I'd see such a thing. The stack station is open. The building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all throughout the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. So, here's the thing. I do love how they speak. But, I'm gonna be real with you right now. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay? I'd like to guide your way, or a friend will stay by your side. Why not both? Little fellow's your companion. He'll light your way through the thickest darkness. Oh, so that's just the lamp. Okay. So. Okay, so. There is an Asian food market I go to quite a bit. So much so that they know me by name. Kind of. So, every time I go there, I have a strict $60 policy of how much I'm going to spend, okay? These wonderful, wonderful Korean aunties know exactly what to say to make me spend an exorbitant amount of money. Now, when I say exorbitant amount of money, I mean I go in there with the intent to spend $60. I end up spending about, I think the last time I went like $140. They doubled their the initial price that I came in with. Now, mind you, I went in there for 2 things, okay? Some spring rolls and some fried octopus, okay? That's pretty much how much it would cost. Now, mind you, these are amazing saleswomen. They knew exactly what the fuck to say to get me to buy some shit. And it's like, I wasn't fighting it because they were so nice about it. They saw that I got spring rolls and like, oh, well, you need something to eat that with, or you need something to eat that on. How about you get this nice bowl here? It's like a nice plate or 2. I'm like, okay, but I already have one of these. Like, oh no, but you need a new one. I'm like, okay, fine. It's like, oh, you're gonna need something to eat utensils with those, but you're gonna need some chopsticks. I'm like, I have chopsticks, yeah, but you don't have these chopsticks. And I'm just like, I want to say no to them, but it's the way they're asking. And I feel like that could work against me. Yeah, used to get the eel roll all the time. I've never had eel roll, but they have this thing where they'll fry catfish there too. That and tilapia, mainly tilapia. They have salmon there too, because when I went there last, they even had like a bull tongue, and they had like entire squid and octopus, like big ass octopus too. And it was kind of funny because the whole time I'm there and there's people lining up to get like, they would get like an entire octopi, like little tiny octopuses that you would get from the scoop and just deep fry that. I feel like if I ate there more often than I already do, because I only go there once in a while. Like, you know, for the fried food, for the regular stuff, I go there quite often. It's like, you know, when there's like that one place you love going to get food from, time to go cook some fish. Yeah. Get some fish to cook. I recommend going to a large body of water. Since I ate fish, like in general, it's been years since you ate fish. I eat fish all the time, man. Of course, I love to go fishing. That might be why. A piece of a soul vessel, you know, those gassy looking orb things. I don't really like the aura about it, but it's quite rare, so I'll have to charge you a high price. Yeah, 4 or 5. It's been 4 or 5 years since you've eaten fish. You must have really low iron. Fragment of something larger, still maybe you can make use of it. So I could buy a fragment of a larger mask. Is that what this does? I don't know what those do yet. Well, that's the station. So I'm 2 hours in. I'm loving this game so far. Very confused though.
Mobadis.
No shrimp or crab for you. How do you live, man? I get crab, but not shrimp. I have shrimp all the time. Not the radioactive shrimp, mind you. Like from the Walmart. But, you know. Cocoon pin. I made these pins so you can keep track of them. Blue cocoons, oh. Shopkeepers. Like any Stagway stations. Do I have to keep buying them? People don't know how to clean in the middle of the USA. Because the weird thing is about the shrimp one is that it was radioactive. Apparently radioactive enough to where it had a mass recall. Which, do you know how many steps you have to skip to find that your food is radioactive? Like, I'm pretty sure back in the 1950s, they had those like, radion infused plates where those plates were radioactive. Same with like the lipstick, not lipstick. It was that like the women that would like make the watches, like the novelty watches that had like the radium in them to make like the hands glow in the dark. They would like lick them with their fingers tips, you know, to hold it down. And it would like, they get mouth cancer. Well, something along those lines. I don't quote me on that. It's something like that happened back in the day. Get yourself hard-won battles. You can use them to mark interesting spots in your map. Interesting spots in your map. But what do these do exactly? I mean, I know they mark them. The Quicksilver in my lipstick makes my lips pop. So you say Quicksilver, I think Marvel. Why are you sulking around in shadows? Are they speaking Russian? Yeah, your eyes are not to see if I am Zoth the Mighty, a knight of great renown, tremble before me. While you were hiding in your digny little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast that had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey. About absolute drivel seems to think that the air is deadly down there, caverns. Perhaps you should consider not breathing. Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Hello, big fellow. Tiso Spencer. Hail thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in the decaying burrow. I've heard of an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me, if you dare. What challenges? Wait. Oh, balls. So I have a feeling I know where that arena is. I think I found it once before. Because, like, we'll go until we're at 3 hours and then we'll call it for the evening because I have work in the morning. But golly, that whole Doritos thing really caught me off guard, man. So we got the blast and we got the dash. That's what's important. Is this it? Oh no, the worm guy. Oh, I did not. I meant to dash. Wait, I could probably reach that other worm guy now. I probably could. If this is what's classified as Metroidvania, I am getting the old, like, huge Castlevania vibes, and I love Castlevania. It's been years since I played any of the games, though. It's because I remember playing the one of them on PS1 when I was a wee little lad. I already slew this guy, right? Yeah, that's how I got to the grasslands. Or did I? Oh, I did get there through here. There's a bug man I could save now. I have to remember. I have to actively remind myself I could save someone. Oh, balls. Oh, ginger snaps. I'm trying to think of like what would be a good random word you could use to replace curse words with, because my nephew loves the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox, and so whenever like me and his dad are like saying, oh, instead of saying fuck, we're like, oh, you want to have a cuss with me? We're having a cuss right now. And I love that movie. Never did I thought that Fox is trying to survive the chicken farmer. It gives kind of Chicken Run vibes, except they're foxes instead of chickens. Pot pie. I could go for a pot pie right now, let me tell you. I did manage to get all the the new achievements in Marvel Rivals earlier before I started playing this. Like, I was debating whether or not going live today or like tomorrow, but like I got the final trophy, which was the Emma Frost one, the new one they added, which I posted a video on TikTok explaining how mad I was that after 6 days after I get the platinum for Marvel Rivals, they add 9 more trophies, 3 of which I automatically got upon completion. But the problem was I spent a good 10 months getting all of the achievements for Marvel Rivals just for them, like not even a full week, 6 whole days later for them to add 9 more trophies. 3 of which I automatically claimed because I played the characters prior, because they didn't, for 4 seasons, they didn't add more trophies. And I'm probably going to be playing a lot more Marvel Rivals like recently, because like I'm going back to the ranked grind, you know. I want to see if I can get a bit higher than platinum this season. Because a lot of my friends always get to GM, or they get to like diamond or something like that. I think my friend Eric, he said he got the GM. That's thick lad. But there was a friend, a lady friend I know, who she got all the way to Celestial 1, and I'm just like, isn't like above Celestial 1 above all like the highest rank in the game? She's like, yeah, but I'm like, you know, I just did that like on the side. I'm like, how do you get to the highest rank on the side, or second to highest rank on the side? And I was like kind of shocked because she's so casual about it. I'm just like, dog, how much time do you have? Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna shit on people for like playing a game they like, but if I can play a game as much as I like without repercussions, like, because mind you, full-time job, like an hour commute every day for work, sometimes more. If I could sit at home and like play ranked all day, I would. But I don't have that luxury. Don't get me wrong, that'd be my dream. The problem now, I think my entire goal is to be financially stable enough to where I don't have to worry about working a really stressful and physically demanding job. That unless I would really want to work that job, I wouldn't have to. I think that's everyone's goal, honestly. Like, I don't want to work like a job that destroys my body so long as I'm like financially stable. But obviously, the way the economy and the way the current structure of the country is now, it's not going to happen for a while. And I thought that when I was like in my 20s, I'm like, yeah, we'll get better when I'm in my 30s. Now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, I might not get better anytime soon. I'm getting the hang of this. The dash really helps. Oh, I see now. Okay. Oop. Nope. Oh, I think I see it. I gotta blast him. Damn it. But I think that's what I gotta do. Did I get him? Damn it. There's got to be a way to get him out. Ball sack. Gotta heal. Oh, you have a shield. Awesome. See, I hear the worm, but I don't see the worm. Classic back shots. Yeah. Like, I hear the worm guy that's trapped. I just don't see him. Am I blind? Is that what that? Oh, shit. See, I already killed you. Like, I hear moaning, but I don't see anyone. There'll be something, right? I got the shaman powers. Yeah, I was just here. Okay, this is new. Can I swim here? My soul has rejuvenated. Bench. Is this a boss fight? Oh, it's just a hot spring. All right. I love the back scenery, dude. Like the background. It's so, has like a warm, wholesome feeling, but I know there's like something sick and twisted and sinister behind it. I was gonna say sick and twinister, but twinister is not a word. Oh, that'd be a cave opening. Is this new to me? Oh, this might be the arena. Is this the crystal mine entrance, right? That's where I fought the big guy. Now I can ever get here. So I have the dash. That's a big bitch. Surprise me. Hello. Come. I'm Sweetling. Sweetling? Come and make yourself at home. Salubra. And this is my cozy little cozy little charm store. Did you town folk out here tell you to come here and visit me? Yes. It's a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What are we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I could see you start your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own. You could take home what you like. Okay. Drunk that bright blue liquid lifeblood. It's a bit taboo. Doesn't make you feel healthier. The charm seeps lifeblood and will certainly improve your constitution. So more health. The nail you wield is adorable, but sometimes you feel it could be a bit longer. Makes my nail longer? Okay, hold on. Special item for those who love charms as much as I do. Once you own 5 charms, I'll gladly sell it to you. Charm notch. So this adds more charms. So I need to own 5 before she'll sell me that one. I have 2 so far. But I want the long nail. Okay. Made out of salt and ice material. Wear it and you'll be able to stay firmly in place when swinging your little nail around. Oh, so that's just like keeping you grounded. Shaman Stone. Are you a spellcaster? If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. It will make a spell much stronger. Okay. That's 4 I have. This one's like cheap, so. Okay. On 10 charms, okay. So now I could wear more charms. All right. I like her. I like her a lot. Okay, now I can wear 1 more charm. Okay. Power of spells. Anyone to stay steady while keep attacking. Increases the range of the bearer's nail. I'm gonna strike foes from further away. I feel like this will be invaluable. See, I'm gonna need that. Increase the amount of soul gain when striking an enemy with a nail. That. But I feel like having farther range would also help. Wait a minute. So I have 4. I can hold 3. That one will work. That's pretty cool. You know, I might call that a bit early because we started a bit late, but yeah, first impressions of Hollow Knight, I think is fantastic. I think is great. We might be on tomorrow, depending on what time I get home from work, because I am fucking loving this game. And I'm sleepy as well, which is why I'm getting off a bit early. It's 8:30. It's about 8:30 or 8:20 for me, or 15, whatever. My mind's all sprung. Long day at work. If I get home early enough, I'll stream more. First impressions though, Hollow Knight's fantastic. I completely endorse this game. I will say, I'm mad I didn't pick this up before. I feel like it might just not be my my niche, you know what I mean? But I love the, over the years I've because with Tales of Iron, And now with this, Team Cherry. But again,